Yo, Elliot. All right, got this quick question about my thoughts on kettlebell training and is it resourceful for building muscle or why would you do it? So the very first caveat is I didn't go to Pavel's class. I didn't take the RKC. I've never done any certifications on kettlebell training. I just happen to think they're cool. I might take a certification one day, but it's neither here nor there. It happens to be a tool that I use at times for one specific reason. And it is because it's a great form of resistance cardio, in my opinion. Now, you're moving around in very functional, you're using a lot of functional movements when you use the kettlebell. So you had better have some structural integrity first. And I think that's what a lot of RKCers, that's their point. Their point is like structural integrity means everything first before you go and start swinging this fucking weight around, because you can't hurt yourself. I've been training with barbells and dumbbells since I was 14 years old. So the structural integrity is there and my posture is solid. I have pretty good joint articulation and my joints move within their instantaneous axis of rotation. All the shit that I've talked about with regard to posture. So it's not a big deal for me, but if you're a beginner, you might want to make sure that, and you're starting with the kettlebell, you might want to consider the things that they talk about. Now here's a kettlebell. I've only got a couple of them. If you want to see over there, and I've used the shit out of them. We throw them around, and you know we only have heavy ones. When you're using kettlebells, if you're doing it like as a sport, they've got like you've got to do like 50, 60, 70 repetitions sometimes. It's fucking ridiculous, and they weigh like 50 pounds a piece. So to me, that sounds like resistance cardio, right? You know, I mean repetitions that exceed 15, 20, 30, 40 reps, you're training your cardiovascular system and you're also, through the resistance, training your neuromuscular system. So you're getting a lot done in a very short period of time with one piece of equipment. That's why it's so freaking cool. If you watched my video when I was camping with my children about a month ago, I brought a kettlebell with me. When I'm at home on the weekends and I want to get in a workout, I use a kettlebell. I don't use a lot of different exercises, but the ones that I do use get my heart pumping and get my muscles and core to work a little bit. So, I mean, I would demonstrate here for you, and that's kind of was the point of this exercise, this video, but I'm sure my form will get torn apart by you RKC Nazis. But anyway, so a couple of my favorites are snatch, right? Right, and you can see right away, hip extension, so I'm using a lot of the posterior chain, core, because I'm moving over, my center of gravity is over my base of support. The lats, the arms, boom, pushing through. The speed at which I'm moving is producing power. The amount of reps that I'm using produces endurance and stamina. So, I mean, it's a great fucking exercise. It's not going to build you muscle, right? So if you're trying to have an Arnold Schwarzenegger body, a Kai Green body, you're not going to use kettlebells to build that type of body. It's just not heavy enough, and the exercises aren't resourceful for building muscle. Another one that I like, probably the two favorite that I have, is the one I just showed you, and then just straight up swings. You see, I'm using everything. So there you have it, folks. If you want to invest in a kettlebell, it would be helpful to growing stronger. Peace. Yo, Elliot.